Okay, how many people in here at least drink one Coke a day? Okay, everybody in here. Have you ever thought about how that Coke actually gets to you? Well, it involves a lot of work. It involves making the syrup that the Coke actually is made out of. They make it in a plant, mix the syrup that you actually drink for Cokes, Diet Cokes, Dr. Peppers, so on. And then they have to bottle it. They put it in lots of different containers, 2 liters, 20 ounces, half liters, cans, and they ship it to a bunch of different warehouses all over the place. And the warehouses then build pallets and send it to gas stations and grocery stores and everywhere else that you drink Coke at. But what I want to focus on today is mostly the grocery store part of it. In the grocery store, the shelves don't just fill the shelves, somebody has to come in and do it. And that's when a guy called a merchandiser comes in and does it. And that's what I do at Coca-Cola. I'm a merchandiser. And most people never even think about all the hard work that a merchandiser actually does. So I am going to tell you about that. It involves a lot more of the job functions than what you think. It's not just filling shelves. Communication is one very important part of it. You need to build displays. You've got point of sale, which I'll tell you what that is later. Also, ways of selling more products as you go. And I'm going to start with communication with management. It's probably the most important thing, and it involves getting to know the store manager's name. And one of the first things I did whenever I started working at Coke was my boss came in the store. I was working at Kroger in Cookeville, and he asked me what the store manager's name was, and I had absolutely no idea what it was. So from then on, I learned that it's very important to know the store manager's name for several reasons. Because one, he'll give you a better display, which is very important. You know, more customers see your product, they're going to buy it. He also, if there's an issue with the store, you can go call you instead of your boss, which keeps you out of a lot of trouble. And although communication with management is vital, there are also a few other people you need to communicate with. And these people are your co-workers. And two of the most important co-workers is the salesman that comes into the store. He makes orders for every store, and he's very important to communicate. You need to tell him what the fastest selling products are in there that week, what's going on sale, and you need to help him make his orders to make sure that they're accurate and what's coming in and what you're going to put out. That's very important. You don't want to be working there and touching everything 5 or 6 times. And also, you need to talk to your boss. You need to communicate any issues and concerns and problems, and you need to make sure that you're doing the job that's expected of you. And now that you know how important communication is, let's talk about what you actually see when you walk in a grocery store. There is point of sale and displays are a major part of merchandising. Point of sale is also called POS, and it is what all the signs you see in grocery stores, the banners that are hanging up outside on the telephone poles, everything you see in the store. Displays, like right now with March Madness, you see the big basketball goals on displays, everything. That's what POS is. And another important point is pricing. Whenever you see a display, it's very important that you see a price on it. That way, if somebody walks in and sees it, they want to know how much it costs. It's pretty available to find out how much that is. Displays are very important. You have to put them in brand order, which would go Coke, Coke Zero, Diet Coke. They all have a certain order they go in. Good location is also important. Keeping it full looking nice is important too. And a display is a lot like a car lot for Chevrolet. It shows what you have, the product, and what people know they expect it whenever they walk in. Now we've talked about displays and point of sale. We need to talk about why we need them. We need them because the more product in the store, the easier it is for the customer to find it, and chances are they're going to buy it. It's probably an impulse buy. But the thing that you want to sell the most of is 20 ounces. They have the highest profit margin on them, and it takes a whole pallet of cans to equal the profit margin on a 20 ounce, which is 104 cases of Coke. So equal 1 case of 20 ounces. You want to sell in your displays in very good locations. That way the customers are actually physically you want to make them run into them. You want to have them like produce on end caps. You want them to see them everywhere throughout the store so they can. They'll see them after they run into them 3 or 4 times. They're like, we'll buy them. We need one, so we'll buy them. And if you see an open spot somewhere and it's got nothing in it, that's when you need to talk to the manager. That's when the communication is important. You need to talk to him and tell him, hey, here's an empty spot. Let me put a display right here. Cans, you know, and if you're going to get turned to it, you'll let you know. And the more opportunity that you sell in, the more, you know, your boss is going to like that better. You're going to get higher reviews. The stores are going to appreciate you being there, and you're going to get, you know, rewarded for your work. Okay, now we talked about all the job functions of a Coca-Cola merchandiser, and I mean, y'all realize that there's a lot more to it than just filling shelves. You get to hear a little bit about what they do day in and day out at the job. And hopefully you got a better understanding of how the Coke that you drink every day actually gets to you, and that you actually get to enjoy all the hard work that goes into that. And thank you.